I just kind of put that in the back of my mind. And then we set up a stand at the Mid-State Fair with one of our tree houses and several carvings and a couple things where we were selling things. And I remember there was a day, it was, you know, hot, sweaty, you know, those triple digit summer days in the fair, and we're there with our booth. And everybody loved our stuff, but we weren't selling anything because the price point wasn't matching what people wanted, but they still loved it. I remember feeling really frustrated when about the 50th drunk cowboy came stumbling into our booth and said, "Man, I'll tell you what, if I ever win me the lottery, I'm gonna buy me one of them tree houses." And wished us luck and turned around and went out. And I just turned to my brother and I was like, "Dang, you know, this is not going how we wanted it to, because you know we came here to try to sell stuff, but people bring 20 bucks to the fair and they've spent half getting in and half on beer and they ain't got nothing left to spend with us." I said, "You know what, John, I'll tell you what, if we could figure out how to get $2 from everybody that thinks our stuff is cool, we would be on to something." And that's when the light bulb went on about the shooting gallery at Disneyland. That's how to get, that thing was cool, and that gets $2 from everybody. And so we kind of scratched our head and said, "I think I want to make shooting galleries." And that was our next Farsi. But we partnered with an existing shooting gallery company to utilize their electronic control system. But when we were building our second shooting gallery, they decided we were a threat and decided to not sell me any more electronics. And by then I had taken a deposit on a project. I'd spent the money and had the thing built. I just needed the control system. I begged them to sell me one more and I'll stop. Just sell me the system just to get this job done. And they said, "Nope." And I said, "Well, I'm in the middle of this contract. I really need it." And he said, "Well, I respect your problem. I wish you well, but I'm not going to be part of your solution. Have a nice day."
Oh, wow.
And so I was like, "Well, if I'm going to finish the project, but the only other option is for me to make my own control system. And then, like, at that point, we will be competition." And he said, "Go for it. Good luck." And so we rolled up our sleeves and learned how to make our own shooting gallery system, and we developed our own show control system for it. And so we took shooting galleries from the 1970s to the modern times, and the long story short from that, you know, fast forwarding, today we're the #1 shooting gallery builder in the world.